Black people have superpowers. Let me tell you why. Think about it, yeah. If life is a game, then being black is like the highest level, like your game, like the player of the game, like the highest form of the creation of the hilly like it just, if you think about it, yeah, being black, yeah, in any industry, whether it's rapping, football, being an athlete, influencing, modeling, whatever it is, they're just winning. They take everyone's gal, they got beautiful skin, they can eat anything, and like it's their genes, it's their DNA. Like they're just winning. I just, like, it's not fair, but like it's fair because it makes sense. Like if reincarnation is real, I can't lie to you. I'm gonna be like, yo, this time I wanna be black. Like when I incarnate again, like I wanna feel what it feels like to have. You get me, like, bro, I can't lie.
As white people, is our deepest fear that we are inadequate? Or is our deepest fear that Black excellence is powerful beyond measure? It is their light, not their darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who are they to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are they not to be? Look honestly, and you will see how they demonstrate love as a reflection of our unwarranted hate. Our playing God does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about positioning ourselves and controlling the narrative so that Black and brown folks feel insecure around us. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of the Spirit that is within us. And it's not just in some of us, it's in all of us, no matter what your skin tone is. And as we let our own light shine, by atoning for and repairing the harm of our ways, as we learn to serve and see the true greatness of Aboriginal and Indigenous cultures and human beings around us, we unconsciously give white people around the planet the permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. From this point, we can build a new world that is connected to the planet and each other. Together, humanity is achievable.
Now, people, you are all members of the same race, the human race, which started with black women between 300,000. White folks, you don't like it, but all you are is faded blacks. That's the way it is. Every one of you, if you trace your DNA back far enough, you're going to find that some of your DNA came from Africa, because we all have the same ancestor back there, every single one of us. And those of you who think you don't have are obviously from outer space. Now, that means that every one of us is a 30th to 50th cousin to every other person in this room. So I want you to turn to the person on your left or your right or behind or in front of you, stick out your hand and say, "Hi, cousin." Now, will every person in this room who considers himself or herself a biracial person stand? Don't you stand. Don't you stand. People, we have to get rid of the language of racism. Words are important, people. Words matter. You have to be careful how you use them, and you have to refuse to tolerate these ugly words being used in your presence.
The power of Black American history is beautifully unique. Now, I've been to 26 states and 30 HBCUs in the last 9 months, and I have walked through New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and I'm almost to St. Louis in the last 2 months. And all along the way, I have shared my story, my testimony, that I'm walking across the country, and I get people to ask me, why am I doing it? And then I tell them, because I'm creating conversation awareness about historically Black colleges and universities, and I want to share these amazing stories of Black history along the way. You know, I'll bring up how Black America saved Cadillac, how Black America saved Pepsi, that probably arguably the most famous Harley Davidson in the world, the Easy Rider bike, was designed by 2 Black American men who never got credit for it in the movie. Or I'll point to their cell phone and tell them how it's a paperweight without the brilliance of Jesse Eugene Russell, a Tennessee State University graduate who gave us digital wireless networks for AT&T. Or I'll bring up the GPS on the phone because the math that made it so precise is thanks to Dr. Gladys West, a Virginia State University alumna. And then, you know, I'll bring up 3D, how Dr. Valerie Thomas from Morgan State is the one who was able to decipher satellite imagery into 3D, which created the technology. But it's the people's reaction to these stories. The more bombs I drop, the bigger their eyes get. And I watch their faces, I read their expressions. It's almost like light bulbs go off in their brain. You can see this when you're telling them these stories. And I just began to notice that people unite over the telling of these stories. Now, I know I'm a pretty good storyteller, but I'd be useless and worthless without great stories to tell. And so it just occurred to me that everybody I've encountered that I tell these stories to, I get the same reaction. Even people I know that are racist, which is crazy, isn't it? I just thought you should know. Have a great day.